Welcome to your Sync and Soothe practice today. We'll flow through a 15-minute rhythmic sequence designed to energize your body and awaken your spirit. Take a moment to settle in and set an intention for this practice, perhaps to feel alive, open, and connected. Let's begin. Beginning in child's pose, bring your big toes to touch, knees wide apart, and extend your arms forward. Rest your forehead on the mat and take a few deep breaths. With each inhale, feel your back expand and your body ground into the mat. With each exhale, let your hips sink closer to your heels, releasing tension in your lower back. Close your eyes and use this time to tune into your breath and prepare for the practice ahead. From child's pose, transition to a comfortable seated position, sitting on your heels or cross-legged. Starting with shoulder rolls, inhale, lift your shoulders towards your ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. Repeat this for 3 to 4 breaths, releasing any tension in your shoulders. Then switch directions, rolling your shoulders forward for another 3 to 4 breaths. Transitioning into side stretches, place your right hand on the mat beside you and sweep your left arm overhead, gently leaning to the right. Take a few deep breaths, feeling the stretch along your left side body. Return to center and repeat on the other side, holding each stretch for a few breaths. Place your left hand on the mat beside you and sweep your right arm up and overhead, gently leaning to the left. And as you exhale, return to center. Transition to tabletop position, shoulders stacked over wrists and hips over knees. Inhale for cow pose, arching your back, lifting your chest and gazing slightly upward. Exhale for cat pose, rounding your spine and tucking your chin towards your chest. Continue moving with your breath, letting the gentle movements awaken your spine. Option to add small side-to-side wiggles or circles with your hips if that feels good. From tabletop, step your right foot forward between your hands, coming into a low lunge. Keep your left knee grounded and ensure your right knee stays stacked over your ankle. Inhale, lift your chest and arms, reaching up for a gentle heart opener. Exhale, lower your hands to the mat, framing your front foot. Transition into half splits. Shift your hips back so they align over your left knee. Straighten your right leg, flexing the toes towards your face. Fold gently over your extended leg, feeling the stretch along your hamstrings. Option to use blocks or books to balance out your body. Flow between the low lunge on an inhale and half splits on an exhale. Return to tabletop and repeat the sequence on the left side. From tabletop, walk your hands forward, keeping your hips stacked over your knees. Lower your chest and forehead towards the mat, coming into melting heart pose. Feel the deep stretch through your shoulders, upper back, and chest. Breathe deeply, softening with each exhale. When you're ready to come out of the pose, shift your hips back, lengthen the legs, coming into downward facing dog. Option to pedal out the feet here if it feels good for you. And when you're ready, walk to meet the front of the mat. Sweep your arms up and overhead with hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Transitioning into Tadasana, hands by your side, rooted to the ground with your feet. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthening through your spine. Exhale, step or jump back into plank and lower through Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, holding for 3 breaths. And from downward facing dog, step your right foot forward into a low lunge. Lower your back knee and inhale to lift your arms up. Exhale, place your left hand on the mat, twisting your torso to the right. Reaching your right arm skyward, feeling the rotation through your spine. Release the twist, step back into plank and flow through a Vinyasa. Repeating the sequence on the left side. From downward facing dog, step your left foot forward into a low lunge. Lower your back knee to the mat and inhale to lift your arms up. Exhale, place your right hand on the mat, twisting your torso to the left. Reach your left arm skyward, feeling the rotation through your spine. And as you exhale, release the twist, step back into plank and flow through a Vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog, step your right foot forward and rise up into warrior 1. Inhale, lengthen your arms. Exhale, lower your back hand to your thigh, lifting your right arm into reverse warrior. Fold forward into humble warrior, bringing your torso inside your front leg. Release and transition into goddess pose. Turning your toes out, bending your knees deeply, bringing your arms to cactus shape, opening through your chest. Repeat the entire flow on the left side, finding strength and grace in each movement. Exhale, placing your hands back on your mat, stepping back to plank, take a Vinyasa. From downward facing dog, step your left foot forward and rise into warrior 1. Inhale, lengthen your arms. Exhale, lower your back hand to your thigh, lifting your left arm into reverse warrior. On an exhale, fold forward into a humble warrior, bringing your torso into your front leg. On an exhale, release, unwrap your arms, and transition into goddess pose. Rising up, turning your toes outward, facing the right side of the mat. Bending your knees deeply, bring your arms to cactus shape, opening through your chest. Exhale, placing your hands back on your mat, stepping back to plank, take a vinyasa. From downward facing dog, lower onto your forearms for dolphin pose. Lift your hips high, feeling the stretch in your shoulders. Shift forward into forearm plank, engaging your core. Hold here for a few breaths, then push back into dolphin pose. Meeting in downward facing dog, lower your knees. Coming into a seated position for butterfly pose. Bring the soles of your feet together, letting your knees fall open. Fold forward gently, breathing deeply. Transition onto your back for bridge pose. Press your feet into the mat, lifting your hips towards the sky. Interlace your fingers beneath you if that feels comfortable. And as we move into happy baby pose, take hold of the outsides of your feet, gently rocking side to side. Allow your lower back to release and relax. And as we approach Shavasana, release the legs, the arms, extend your legs, arms by your side, palms facing up. Close your eyes and allow your body to completely relax. With each inhale, feel a sense of aliveness, and with each exhale, let go of any lingering tension. Enjoy this moment of stillness. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing small movements back into your body. Roll to one side and slowly press yourself up to a seated position. bring your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Let's close with a reflection from the Yoga Sutras. Tada drashtu svarupe avastanam. When the mind is clear, we rest in our true nature. Carry this clarity and aliveness with you as you move through the rest of your day. Namaste.